Good afternoon, California Cadet Corps cadets. I know you're all stuck at home right now, so we're going to go through a few things to help you out while you're at home. But before we get started, I'm Chief Williams. I work at the headquarters staff where all the full-time personnel work. I'm being assisted by Staff Sergeant Barrera. She's the logistics NCO, so I want to thank her too. So as we get started, the reason we're doing this video today is to assist you while you're stuck at home. You may not be able to go to the gym if you have a membership. And so thinking about that, I'm doing it outside next to my truck, similar things that you might have at home or accessible to you. So before we even begin the workouts and some of the routines that you could do, always remember to try to work out prior with a little bit of warm-up. What I like to do is start up with maybe a mile jog or a 2-mile jog. Make sure you get into a full sweat prior to doing those exercises. After you do your warm-up, make sure you do a light stretch. If you feel that you can't do a mile run or a jog, that is perfectly fine. Start off what you think you're capable of doing. Don't stress it out too much, okay? If you can only walk a half mile, awesome. If you have some kind of bicycle at your house, that's great. Maybe even a stationary bike, that'll work too. But I would say 10 to 20 minute workout would be sufficient. Like I said, make sure you get in a sweat. You're starting to get your heart rate up a little bit. That's great. So, like I mentioned, we're gonna be doing things that you can do at home. Maybe with a chair, maybe with a table, to get you along the path to kind of get in shape. Okay, so you're not getting that COVID-30 or COVID-40 put on while you're not in school, okay? So what I'm gonna start off with first is legs. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's what carries you everywhere you go. If you don't have legs, you can't do anything. So after that, we'll be going into the upper body, maybe some push-ups and some other things that you can do with your arms, okay? So to start off with, let's work on squats, okay? First and foremost, people may think you need weight to do it. You don't. Your own body weight is perfectly sufficient to do that. So thinking about that, make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart. Very simple. That's from the front view. The side view, shoulder width apart, that's what it would look like. Okay? Now, as we do a squat, you can put your hands behind your head, you can put them on your hips, you can cross your arms, whatever you feel is comfortable, okay? As you get ready, make sure that your knees are behind your toes, and as you squat down, your glutes are kind of pointing back and sitting down like you're going to be sitting down on a very low chair, okay? So me, I like to cross my arms, I'll squat down, and as you do, for form purposes, make sure your knees are behind your toes, okay? That's for proper weight balance. You want your weight on your heels, you should be able to wiggle your toes, okay? Now, you should be going about parallel. That's it. Don't go all the way down or kind of halfway up. Go parallel, look up, don't look down. If you look down, you have a tendency to lean forward. So look up and just come right back up. So if you like to have your hands on your hips, that's great. We look like this. Squat down and squat back up. And you can start off with sets of 5, 10, 15. It's up to you. And it's determined about how many sets you want to do, okay? Now from the side, what it would look like is, like I said, hands crossed. You'll squat. Your knees should be even or behind your toes. You'll come back up. That's 1. Back up. That's 2. So you can do, like I said, however many you feel you can do, so you're not straining yourself and overworking, okay? That can be one type of leg workout, okay? The second piece would be a lunge. Hands on your hips if you feel comfortable. Stand up straight. Your feet can start off shoulder width apart. And what you're gonna do next is you're gonna step out about yay far, okay? 3 feet, whatever you feel comfortable. Don't overextend yourself. And you're gonna slightly drop down. You notice my knee is still behind my toe. It's not overextending. And you're gonna come back up. Then another one with the other leg. And back up. That would be 1 set. okay? Or 1 rep, actually, not a set. Now you can do multiples of those, so it'd be like 1, and then I would go to probably 10 of those, okay? And that would be considered 1 set. The next thing you can do is you can find a chair or something very stable, and you can do step-ups to where you're literally taking your feet, stepping up onto that object, whatever it is, and you're gonna step up and come up with both feet and then step back down off of it. Make sure that it is stable, it won't fall. Small tables or something about that high is sufficient, okay? You can also take and put your hands up against the wall and also start to do calf raises. And of course, that's gonna work on your calves. So as you start to go through each one of those movements, like a set of squats, a set of 10 of these, okay? And then you go into a set of lunges, making sure your knees don't hit the ground, and then calf raises. So if you do 10 squats, 10 lunges, 10 calf raises, that's 1 set, and you do 5 sets of those, I could almost promise you your legs are gonna start feeling it. Simple things you can do like that without weights is gonna benefit you in the long run, okay? Second thing you could do now for your upper body, which is considered what's called a compound lift, is you're gonna be working your arms, okay, your triceps, and your pectorals. Push-ups, I think it's an undervalued opportunity. A lot of people don't do it, but you don't need a bench press, you don't need dumbbells to do it, and you'll get a great workout. So, I like to do what's called a regular hand position push-up, and get down, hands are shoulder width apart, kick your feet out, your body is straight, and you're gonna come down. Don't need to come down to the ground, just parallel. That's 1, 2. After you do a set of 10 or 15 of those, take maybe a 15-second break or a 10-second break, not too long, and then I like to do what's called a close grip push-up, okay? Same thing, get down low, hands in closer now, kick my feet out, make sure my body is straight, and then you come down, back up, down and up. And if you do 10 of those or 15 of those with the regular arm push-ups with your hands shoulder width apart, and that would be considered 1 set, okay, and you do 5 sets of those or 4 sets of those, you're looking at 60, 90, 100 push-ups. So if you're doing your legs and then the push-ups, it's a full body workout, okay? Now, if you're saying, hey, Chief Williams, I don't know how to do a regular push-up or my body can't do it. I'm not strong enough. Well, guess what? I got something for you. Just say your dad has a pickup truck or you got a table in the kitchen, you're getting ready for dinner, and you say, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and bust out a few push-ups. So you're gonna walk over to that object, whatever it is, and say, you know, I can't do regular push-ups on the ground, but I'm gonna go ahead and put my body on an object like this, and it'll take some of that weight off my upper body. So start off like this, body straight, kind of get on your toes a little bit, and you can come down like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. The concept still applies with the regular push-up if you're doing it on the ground. Your body's straight, your arms go down parallel, okay? And you can still do the same thing with the close grip push-ups as well with that. Remember, it is compound lift. You're working your pectoral muscles, pieces of your back, but also your triceps, okay? And then when you come down onto that, your biceps are also supporting your weight too. That's why it's called a compound lift. You're working many muscles in one workout. You don't need to do all those show muscles curls all the time. So, that being said, it's like, well, Chief, you haven't done the one piece I'm trying to get ready for the summer. Well, your abs, right? Well, there's a few things you can do for your abs. I'm gonna show you just a couple, okay? I like to do what's called Flutter Kicks a lot. So I'll go ahead and show you what that is. Yes, I'm on a hard surface. It's asphalt. I'm trying to show you a real world scenario, okay? You don't have all this fancy stuff at a gym. You're gonna go ahead and get ready. Sit down on the ground. Now, lay down. Your hands, I like to kind of cup them right on the outsides of my hip area. Extend your legs out flat. And once you get ready to exercise and do flutter kicks, bring your legs up about 10 inches off the ground. And then as you watch my feet, okay, as they alternate up and down, pay attention to my counting sequence, okay? I'm gonna go to 10. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3. Hold. And then go ahead and lower your legs. That's one ab exercise you can do. Another one is a sit-up. Now I'm going to show you a modified version. If you don't like going all the way up because it is hard on your neck or back, if you're not familiar with it, you can go just a portion of the way up. Your hands, I like to start on your side so you're not pulling yourself up. And it's going to look something like this. I'm going to only go to 5. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So remember, now as we're done with the portion of the exercise, make sure that when you're getting up, it's very crucial, you just don't throw yourself up like this. It's kind of straining on your back and your neck and your whole body. Try to get in the habit of turning on your side, planting your hand and your leg over, and start to gradually work your way up. Use your legs and push up, okay? Simple things like that will assist you while you're at home during this COVID thing or any other time, okay? So thank you very much for joining us for this simple workout. It doesn't take long, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Every single day you'll go a long way. So thank you very much, and I will talk to you guys later.